Why?
My daughter. She said, "Oh, so you'd rather be in the studio with all these mad faces?" When I said about I'd rather be in the studio, she just said she got mad.
It's all good.
I won't get a chance. I gotta.
Oops.
All right, ready?
Here we go. We're back. And we are back live. Ladies and gentlemen, that's they overwhelmed our server.
The cameras
and
were
it,
crying.
and it crashed. That's what happened. So
I think that's what happened with the Mike Tyson fight and then.
yeah, dude, it's the same thing that happened. Back on. Let's see. Let me.
Said it was buffering.
Yeah, no, it's because we got cut off. They're gonna have to go back on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, and yeah, we're back on. Right? Yeah, we're back on. I think so. Yeah, we're back on. So again, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Again, it is a live show. Stuff like this happens all the time. If you guys watched the Mike Tyson fight, the chick fight was way better than the Mike Tyson fight. Yeah, for sure, man. Those girls went. They went out, right? But I think you guys had so many people commenting and stuff that it broke my my server. Eddie, I promise never to do that again, brother. Right?
You had them going crazy, dude.
Shout out to Eddie.
Shout out to Eddie, man. I don't know, Eddie. It says we're ended again.
It should be good, but let me check.
No, we're back on. I think we're back on. We back on? Can you guys see it on your stuff?
Oh, are you good?
Somebody let us know we're back on.
Okay. Well, if we're on
You're good.
We're good?
Un saludo para
You can see me?
Arroyo de por allá de Pico Rivera, la familia Martínez de Chicago, la familia Mosqueda de por allá de Phoenix, Arizona. We just have people with la familia Zamora de la capital de México, va por el viaducto Pediat, I'm sorry. Y pues toda la familia Peña de por allá del estado de Indiana, de Marion, Ohio, my tío Manuel, he's a little under the weather. My prayers are with him. Todos los primos de Florida, we got everywhere, all the United States. You know, we have family. I don't want to forget anybody. La familia Guerrero por la Bristol, they call the party animals. Can you imagine?
Why do they call them that?
I wonder why.
They're really party animals?
Oh, my gosh. Saludos.
Oh, man.
Zuniga y toda la Cervantada.
No, un saludo to everybody. If you guys can, again, if you guys would like to share the second part, that's what happened. I'm telling you, man, that you guys crashed the internet. About that's what happened. But no, it's all good. We're back. We're back on live. We're back on YouTube. We're back on Facebook. You guys, welcome to the show. We're here towards the latter part of the show, and I got my good friends from West Texas, Los Arcos, Hermanos Peña, and it has been an absolute amazing show so far. You guys, again, dude, that vibe is super badass. I don't know if somebody's ever told you guys that, but from the moment you guys walk in, I didn't used to be you're a believer in vibes, or no? Yeah. My wife's a big believer in people's vibes. Like,
Oh, yeah, you
like
can sense it.
people can sense it, right?
Yes.
And when you guys came in, I was like, okay, these dudes came. First of all, when you started bringing stuff, I was like, hey, these dudes they came. They didn't come to mess around. Like they're here to do the real deal. I think me and Eddie both kind of were like, Eddie looked at me like, oh shit, we're gonna have to move some stuff around. But again, you know. If you guys are back on with us, we appreciate it. We're back on here live, having a good time. We're here on Facebook and YouTube, man. So, Jerry, you being apart with your brothers for many years, man, what were some of your biggest influences in music?
The legendary Rubén Vela, Tony La Rosa, Conto Bernal, Steve Jordan, of course, Ramon Ayala, Los Relámpagos, and grupos mexicanos like my dad, and they were into boleros with sax, Pedro Llerena, Juan Montoya, Los Rancheritos del Topo Chico, los panchos, los dandies, all of that. Me han preguntado, how did you come up with your style? Well, to me, it is, to put it in simple formula. Let me ask you this. Do you like ketchup or mustard, either one, or do you like both?
Mustard.
Okay, you don't like ketchup.
I mean, I
Kinda,
do.
sorta. Okay.
But on my hamburger,
So
mustard.
I learned this little recipe up when we were in La Capital playing. La señora, she mixed mustard and ketchup, mixed it together. There's orangey sauce, salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic. And it's a whole different ball game. It doesn't taste like ketchup. It doesn't taste like mustard. It's just, she put, so this is what I...
So what's it called?
I don't know what it's called. and it's a sauce, but I took a little bit of Esteban Joran, Los Cachorros, all these groups, and I put my little spice in it, and you get Arcos style. So that's what I mean. You mix a sauce like that. This is what I did with and all these influences. Samuel Ramos, Los Tesoros. Oh my gosh,
Some little birdie told me you were a fan of Los Trenos.
Oh yeah, Los Trenos, los Hermanos Ramirez. Yeah, como que no, those guys. We've done a bunch of their songs that we've recorded. They did it back in the day, and we Arcosized it, is what I call it, and redid it.
Arcosized it?
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good, man. Well, the fact that you guys are here with me, man, again, I can't tell you guys enough. Like, that's badass that you guys come from West Texas. You know what I mean? And people don't really understand the work it takes to put something like this on. They don't ever see the other side of the cameras, right? All the work that...
Exclusively for you, we came here today. We had nothing else to do but for this. Deja tú, Terry, para darles de comer a estos vatos, dude.
They don't. You guys don't eat light.
I'm just kidding.
Well, if you guys follow them on social media, they were eating some pinche tacos que estaban like, they were big. So that brings me up a great point.
Okay.
How just tell me why. Once you get past San Antonio, maybe Ozona, ay por ahí, and there's no more tacos, bro, with tortilla de harina.
No, there's not. Not like here.
You guys in West Texas, they call them burritos.
Yeah, burritos.
Burritos, West Texas. We come over here, we have to say tacos. We say burrito, they look at us like
Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Talking about Willis,
Well, I spent a lot of time in California, right? In California, pues when you ask for a taco, pues te lo van a dar un taco de tortilla de maíz, right? The little taquitos.
Yes.
Those are tacos. But if you order a plate and then you say, "Hey, can I get some flour tortillas?" The mesera kind of looks at you like, "What? Like you? Oh, all right, whatever." So they'll come out and the tortilla folded, but it's a big ass tortilla that big, right? For a burrito.
A couple weeks ago, we went to that Big Lou's Pizza. It's about a 42-inch.
Yeah. Here in San Antonio.
Yeah. We were here for what was it? Guadalupe Awards. We came through San Antonio.
You ordered one or two?
We ordered two, and these guys se la acabaron las
No.
no, bro.
Michelle and Hilda were with us. And
Just you seven finished two of those pizzas?
te creas, Daddy. No.
Oh, I was about to say, God! Hey, my stomach already here was like, oh my God, bro.
You're letting them get you again.
Eddie, I'm too gullible, bro. I'm too gullible, man.
If
Hey,
those guys can get you, why not me?
but did you guys got the big pizza?
Yeah, we got the 42-inch, and we put it on live. One of the girls put it live so people can know where we're at.
Yeah.
And that's a big pizza. There.
Hey, and they make even a bigger one.
A
but
62
Yeah, but
inch.
you got to order it. You
2
got
weeks
to
in
order
advance.
2 weeks in advance.
So
Yeah.
So we went and had breakfast this morning at Mi Tia's. Is what it's called?
Matias.
Matias. And those big burritos or
Yeah.
tacos.
Yeah.
Well, my compadre over here, he ordered two. And we looked at him like, hey, dude, these things are huge, bro. Well, we didn't tell him at first. We kind of wanted to trick him. Well, the drummer, dropped ball on it, and he's like,
He's my compadre. I had to. But even the waitress said,
but
"Are you
he's-
sure?"
he's
Like,
the only one has my
they're
back.
pretty big.
well, we wanted to see the look on his face when he got two big old burritos,
Yeah.
with tacos. But, I mean, he kind of ruined it for us.
Hey, bro, you didn't go around and like look at people's plates like.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Dude, those
Same
tacos
thing
are
happened to
huge,
my
man.
wife in Viva. We used to, I don't think it's still there. There used to be a place called Artie's, and Artie's used to make these big old tacos, like big. Well, my brother treated us to breakfast, and we were visiting. I think we were stationed in Florida at the time, and we came here to Viva, and she's like, I'll take a potato and egg and a chorizo and egg. And my brother was like, what? Where the hell are you gonna put that? Are you sure? You know what I mean? And she didn't know that Artie's tacos like the same thing, man. My brother let her order them. She was like, "How the hell am I gonna eat all of this?" You know what I mean? But San Antonio, man, we know about food, man.
Oh, yeah.
We love our food. What I haven't never had, and I hear all the musicals talk about, is allsups.
Allsups, yeah, allsups.
So you go to West
the burrito.
Texas.
But it just, I see the pictures, but is it just like a regular fried little
It's just
burrito,
fried
chimichanga?
burger, bro. Yeah.
Well, when they have chimichangas, but also
As
burritos.
mas, bro. On Sunday when we come, I'll bring you some.
For real.
We'll bring you some. We'll bring you burritos and chimneys.
They're a big hit over there. Everybody.
Hey, so to Tejano Radio, I might not make it to 11. If they give it to me early, I might have to leave around 8 or 9, dog. Since all them burritos here.
Potty in the back for you.
Oh man! Un saludos to everybody watching. We got people watching from Saginaw, Michigan. We got people watching from Houston, Texas, from Milwaukee, from Florida, from California, Arizona, California. Dude, you guys got people watching from all over the United States, which is super awesome.
And perdón que te interrumpa, but
No, dale.
I know that the other day we did an interview and we're soldiers from Afghanistan or watching. So I want a special salute para todos los soldados that are fighting for our freedom. They're fighting for our country so that you and I can do what we're doing right now, doing this podcast. All
Yes,
this,
sir.
The freedom. So un saludo para todos ellos de parte de los Arcos Hermanos Peña. Thank you for your service.
You're very welcome, man. You're very welcome. And I'm glad you said that. You know, I've said it I think like 3 weeks in a row, and I'm going to say it tonight just because you brought that up. I know we just had Veterans Day, but we always get that. You know, I did 21 years in the United States Marine Corps, and so I always tell people that music was always our saving grace. Music was always, no matter what kind of day you're having, it always brought you home, and it reminded you that home was there, right? And it's because of music like y'all's, right? That lets us and reminds us that, hey, home's still there. Like we got a reason to be out there. When it'll all be said and done, we get to come home and enjoy our music. So, you know, the way you thank us, I'd like to thank you guys for doing your small part, whether it's this big or this big, right? Playing music and bringing our culture, no matter where we're at. Where we think of all the people at sea,
Yes.
right? All the sailors at sea, all the Marines at sea, they're out floating in the middle of nowhere, but maybe they got that song downloaded right before they got on that boat.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And they're probably maybe sweeping, maybe mopping, maybe painting the ship. But I guarantee you they got a headphone on and they're jamming music. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's a part that you guys don't get to see.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't get to
So
see
we
it
thank him
or
from
hear
the
it.
bottom of our heart, man, you know.
But it's super awesome. Our cultura is you know, our culture is very strong in the military. It's something I'm very proud of. You know what I mean? That Chicanos, Mexicanos are out there serving our country, and they're doing a badass job. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you for
they're
doing
a
those
badass
21
job.
years for us, man. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a little bit.
Hey, going back to the food thing,
Dale.
what restaurant here do you really like recommend?
My
that's
favorite restaurant right now is Fidelos.
like Fidelos?
Fidelos. It's a small place on. It's a matter of fact, you know, where you guys have done some events before. The parking lot's not the best. I'll throw that out there right away. It's like a industrial place where people have like businesses, but it's more industrial stuff where they just park their trucks and stuff. And so Fidelos is on Warsbach Parkway and Nacogdoches, right? I think, yeah, Nacogdoches and Warsbach Parkway. It's right here, right around the corner. But you guys don't know me that well, but I'm going to break the ice for you because you're going to hear from somebody and be like, damn, I was at his house and he didn't even talk about that shit. All of you love barbacoa,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
right? You like barbacoa on corn or flour tortilla?
On corn.
On corn,
Either or, bro. I
Either
love it,
or.
yeah. Either or.
right? Okay. Bumper Gomez eats his barbacoa. People say it's weird, but where I'm from, it's normal. If you ever get a chance, you take a flour tortilla with some barbacoa. Make sure you put the green salsita in there. You got to put green salsita. If you like onion, pues pon un poquito de cebolla si quieres. No cilantro, though.
Don't do it.
Hey. And then you ask for some dill pickles. And you put the pickles in your taco. Chingatelo. And I promise you, you'll never eat barbacoa the same. If you like pickles, like if you like pickle stuff,
yeah, heck yeah.
you put pickles on the barbacoa taco. I promise you,
So it's a game changer, huh?
dude. And you know what sucks is I post that on social media. That gets more likes than us promoting a band or something. Like, people are like, "This is sick." Like, how can I do this?
We're gonna go as far as letting you take us out to eat and eat that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll buy everybody a barbacoa taco
Only-
with pickles.
Yes. Yes, only
With
if they put
pickles.
Yes, okay.
Hey, you can't order two. Just one. Just one.
But can I have mine with cilantro in it too?
I mean, if you want to, I just think it kind of throws it off a little bit. All right, I'll shut up a little bit. We'll play another song, and we'll get ready to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, Los Arcos Hermanos Peña.
Ay, amigo, no te enredes, cuídate de esa Si te dice que te quiere, si te dice que te adora, no se lo debes querer. Esta ingrata con quien anda, yo la conozco muy es traicionera lindina, no le des mucha importancia, que no te sabrá querer. Te recomiendo es ingrata, como de las meras falsas que no tienes En ella no cupo el alma, ni la sangre entre sus venas. Yo sé que tiene una piedra al lugar del corazón. ¡Ah! Y que se oiga. Watch it, here we go. One more time, boys, here we go. Te recomiendo es ingrata, como de las meras falsas que no tienen compasión.
And you.
Jerry,
Yes, sir.
that's amazing, man.
Thank you, sir.
Hey guys, na mera neta, bro. That you guys sound freaking badass, dude.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, there's just people just over and over and over just commenting, just fire, like, you know. And this is the great thing about Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, right? Is
We're all wacky.
yeah, everybody's wacky, but you got people. I got to go back up here and find his comment. Saludos to our good friend Carlos Aviles. Saludos, Bumper, from Riverview, Florida, Lola's Club and Kitchen, and Manavi, or I think I said it right, Manavi Entertainment. So Carlos is a guy who's been taking bands to Florida here lately, and that's what I love about this show, that there's people like that watching all over the United States that are looking for bands, right? And well, in Florida, I mean, you don't get too many bands like this, right, that you're going to be able to see live, but you're able to come on a Wednesday night, and maybe you've never heard of Los Arcos, and then all of a sudden you're just like, hala madre, right? This what tonight's about, man. Like tonight it's not about me, bro. The show is about every band that we bring in here, every artist that we bring in here to showcase them, right? To talk about them and what drives them. It's just it's awesome to be able to do this, right? To drive this train, as I like to call it. That's what I'm doing, just driving a train so the rest of the world can see Los Arcos Hermanos Peña, because I can promise you this. Like, if they watch tonight and they know that you're going to be in their area, they're going to go check you guys out.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's for a guarantee. You know, that's guaranteed. I'm sure a lot of people, maybe they weren't going to make the trip Sunday, right, to the Tejano Up Radio Toys for Tejanitos. You could bet your bottom dollar there's going to be some people like, hey, I got to go check this out, right? You guys don't have it's better that you don't put out times. Hey, si llegan temprano, you got to be there. You got to wait until these guys play. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
What's your honest opinion of the performance tonight? How did you seeing us come in tonight and
Look,
you know
I'm gonna be 100% honest in that, and I'm gonna tell you this is the God honest truth. Again, Los Arcos, right? You and your brothers, like, I remember very little, but I know you guys were around, right?
Here we go, the wrong word again.
So you know, and again, when you guys came in, the vibe y'all had, you guys showed up, you fucking ready to rock. Like, I mean, these dudes showed up. Check them out. Like, ladies, just look. I mean, these are the small details that, you know, what people don't see. These dudes showed up here because they knew they were going to perform for people watching all over the United States. So, you know, I'm not saying that the people that don't come in uniform, they're not. But these dudes came to entertain, man. This is what it's about right here. The small details, and this goes. I know I'm going far fetched to your question, but you know what I think of you guys now is again, I use that word vibe, badass teamwork. The vocals, who does that? Who, like, I was sitting here going, I was looking at Al going like, a la madre, right? Because y'all were all hitting, doing three vocals at one time, like. A lot of people don't do that. I mean, they're out there. You know what I mean? There's just, the Desperados do it. A lot of, a few groups do it. But nah. It's badass. So, again, to your question, I think you guys gonna take this style of music and it's just gonna go, bro. You're gonna go. You got the right people in your corner. Many people. I know a lot of gigs are gonna come. And I hope that our people here in San Antonio, in the Houston area, in the Valle, right, outside the state line of Texas, in Florida, I mean, Carlos, if we can get Los Arcos over there, that'd be crazy, you know? That you saw him here on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Next thing you know, like, hey, Jerry, he's going to call me like, hey, Bump, we're going to Riverview, Florida, vato. You know what I mean? That's what it's about.
There's a little downfall on that question because they want to raise, dude. Now what am I?
Oh, that's what it was about, right? Well, to tell you guys, whatever he's paying you, I think you guys need at minimum, $100 more. a little bit.
I want my McDonald's, dude.
So you know, but I think it's super cool. You guys sound amazing. There's a lot of bands that are around your guys' age that are playing, you know, a different style of music, but yours is still true to who we are. Like the music. I mean, this guy's leading, right? He's
Yes, sir.
he's driving the train here, and they're following, and it's awesome.
So, talking about a train, which one of these guys is the caboose? A ver.
Jerry needs his own channel, bro. Hey, does he got his own TikTok? He needs his own TikTok, bro, for sure. No.
Don't dodge it. Which one of these guys is the caboose? A ver.
The caboose? Well, the drummer.
Oh, okay.
The drummer. He's
Okay.
picking up the slack for everybody in the back,
I
right?
gotta keep working.
You gotta keep everybody.
Hey, bro, you just gave him a bigger head,
Good
bro.
answer, man. Good answer.
Y'all heard it here. Bumpers, Wacky.
Yeah, no, and the other thing is, you know, Vinny Trevino's like baddest yet humblest group that I've ever met. Consider you family. Another one, Lali Correa Herrera, very unique. Like those are cool. Those are people who have never seen you guys. They're like, oh shit, okay, you know what I mean? And you're not being nobody. You're not. You're not trying to be somebody. You're not. You're being you guys.
Right.
That's a hard trait nowadays. Like I'm being honest. Like that's a very hard trait to do. You know what I mean?
I even had a guy call me and message me, hey man, y'all need a roadie? Shout out to Richard Gutierrez. He's, hey man, y'all need a roadie? I'm down. Let's go. Wherever
Right
you
now?
want." Yeah.
He's watching the show.
He's watching the show.
See, ladies and gentlemen, that's the
Shout out
very
to
first
Rich
time. Shout out to
Gutierrez.
Bumpers Wacky.
Hey, bro, y'all need a
We're
roadie?
getting jobs around here, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, say, where were you tonight, bro? We needed you tonight, right? But no, Jerry and guys, like to end your question, bro. I see big. I mean, the sky's open for you guys, man.
Thank you.
The sky's the limit for you guys. Honestly, man. If you guys can Jerry, you can keep these guys tight, and you know nobody wanders off. Keep them all in the same corral, dude. I think you guys can do some big things. And if maybe you guys were making noise, because you, Jerry, you know in this industry, people make noise like, I know, but over here, over there. But I think people are gonna really feel you guys, not because of my show. Because all the shows that you guys are gonna do here in the future, the ones that you guys done, people are starting. They're gonna start going on there. Arcos, right? They're gonna start. You know, Googling you guys, looking for you guys on YouTube and stuff. So with that being said, like, I don't know if Hilda's still in here, but
Yes,
whoever's taking care of your social media, like you guys got to stay on top of that social media, man, because that's where the fans are coming from nowadays. They're coming from social media,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Un saludo para Esme Rivera. She takes care of all of our Facebook stuff, our flyers, and everything. Her and Oscars.
Sometimes she gets a little frustrated with us, bro. We got her dates. Esme, we need this, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I just did this one. Well, we need another one. Let's do it." You know, and she's always going 100 miles an hour.
That's
You know,
awesome.
shout out to the whole Arcos crew, man. Honestly, without them, we wouldn't be able to do any of this. You know, they set up our
The road
instruments
crew and stuff,
you
and all
know,
the staff that we have.
we have a huge staff behind us.
It takes team effort. There's not an I and you know, in team. So,
And let's take away music, Jerry.
órale.
Let's take away the music. The fact that you can set a good example for your kids, for your nephew, for your godson. Stop to think about that, man. You're setting an example for them. And I know sometimes you're so involved in the music, you don't ever stop to think about that. That what you've been doing pretty much your whole life, your blood's following right behind you, man.
Yes, that's.
And you've set that example for them, and I'm watching them. Like I'm a big, like I read people, right? They admire you, brother. They admire you, and I see the respect they have for you. You know, and I was talking to him. The Walada, this one jumped in like, "Hey, bro, I'm Junior, homie." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just the fact that how much they respect you. I saw you guys working, setting up, and they were like, "Hey, come on, guys," and they were getting on it. So, you know, before we call it a night, I want to tell you that, like, don't ever forget that, man. Don't ever forget that you're setting a good example, not only for them, your grandkids, right? All your kids, whether they're musicians or not. This is awesome, honest living. You know what I mean?
It's old-fashioned discipline. Me quito la faja y órale. Remember
sure,
those days
man.
or no?
For sure.
Do you remember those days?
Yeah, dude, the faja, mine was
the
a
chancla?
no, dude. Mine was always a switch, dude.
What?
Yeah, like my grandfather, he had a peach tree, and he's the only man I know that, and with one motion, he could grab a branch, break it off, and then all the leaves come off, one thing, and then vámonos, cabrón. Oh, right, and they leave you the lines. You know the lines.
Yeah, that's good old fashioned discipline.
I don't think they do. I think if you do that now, you go into jail.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You go into jail. Before we play the last song, I like to do this, and he did a little bit, but I want to give everybody the chance. Y'all have your own families, and you have your own friends. A few minutes, man. Starting, we'll let you go last year. Starting with you over here. Un saludos, any thank yous, anything you want to do. The microphone is yours, sir.
Okay. No, just a special shout out to, my mom and my sister, my wife. I mean, everybody, all the ladies at the house, man. They take a lot, man. The things that we have to go through, they're behind us 110%. And I want to throw a shout out to all of them and all my family, and we love you guys.
Oh, wait, tell them about the taquitos your mom make for you guys. She'll make it for them, not for me, but for them. Tell them, son.
Yeah, my mom, she's always make sure that we're good on the road. She gets a tub of tacos. She'll make.
What's her favorite? What's the best taco she makes? From which ones?
Carne guisada.
Oh man.
I love carne asada.
With a little bit of beans para engañar al taco,
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So, so,
I don't do the cheese though.
No, yo tampoco.
Yeah, I can't do the cheese. A lot of people here carne asada cheese.
My wife, she goes all out for us and the guys. So, I'm in the big old lachotes de homemade tortillas. I mean, so, yeah.
Damn, that's good.
That's my mama.
That's good. Hey, dude, and you're pretty good for a sax player on bass.
I appreciate
Just to
it.
let you know that, right?
Thank you.
That's where the faja comes in otra vez.
Saludos to everybody that's tuning in, man. Thank you for having us here.
Yes, sir.
Gracias a Dios for getting us here safe, and guiding us throughout our career now. This is something we do every day, honestly. It's a music thing here every day. We couldn't do that without the man upstairs, of course. Shout out to my family, my kids, my daughter. She's all about her daddy, man. So shout out to her. Shout out to
baseball and all that.
Oh yeah, man. She's a phenomenal softball player, man. She's 13 years old. She plays on an 18U team. She's my starting catcher.
So you're a coach too?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Takes
sir.
after her uncle.
Damn.
She's a 13-year-old playing on an 18U team, man. And she's my starting catcher. So she's pretty awesome, man.
That's
the whole team
awesome,
is,
bro.
shout out to my aftermath team. Frankie Garcia is another coach that helps me coach. He does some of our merch, you know. West Texas Hat Company out of Lubbock, Texas. Saludos to him. Just thank you again, man, for having us here.
Yes, sir.
We really appreciate you, all the hospitality. You're pretty awesome, man.
Thank
pretty
you, man.
awesome.
Gracias,
We
bro.
appreciate you. Thank you.
man.
Good. Yeah. And I'm give a shout out to Mr. Ruben Leal, all the way from Lavon, Texas. Carmen Robert Cepeda, shout out. Shout out to the Twinkies. Mr. Gil Cervantes tuning in. Familia Contreras. La familia Vega. El primo Orlando Ramirez tuning in. Saludos, primo. Also, want to clarify something, 'cause I got in trouble earlier. Again.
Twice, but the one night, dude.
Earlier when I said I'd rather be in the studio, well, I meant, other than being at work, or I'd rather be in the studio. Of course, I'd rather be in the studio with my family. Shout out to my Giselle J and my newborn Jaylee J.
Okay.
She's 2 weeks today.
Oh,
2 weeks
congratulations,
today. 2 weeks
man.
old today.
Congratulations.
So my girls, and then my beautiful wife, Maribel, she's at home taking care of my girls, waiting for me to get back. So I'd rather be home with them than.
And mija, he said the professional answer, but that's his personal answer. It's two different people. I got you. I got you, brother.
First of all, Bumper, thank you for having us. And talk about vibe, man. You have an awesome vibe as well. I want to shout out to my mom, to my grandparents, to my wife, and my kids, AJ, Kayla, and Lexi, and to my brother and his family, and to all the fans that keep supporting us, and just to give us the motivation to keep going. And I thank all of you and to your team as well. Yeah, and God bless each and every one of you.
That's awesome. Well, we saved the round one for last.
That's right. One more.
Primeramente que le da gracias a Dios porque I tell the guys, Dios por delante. It's going to be what He wants, and that's always our saying. And before we go on stage, like here, we'll say a little prayer to get us back. Because I'm going to tell you something. Santa Claus is mad at me because last week on the way over here, I hit a deer. And so I ain't gonna get no Christmas gift, dude. I took one of his reindeer. I hope it wasn't Rudolph, dude. Pero gracias a Dios, everything was okay. It didn't puncture the radiator or nothing like that. So we kept going. Pero there's a lot of danger anywhere you go, not just in the music and the trucking business where we're at. And one more thing, we were feeding cattle for steaks and hamburgers, so y'all can eat your fajitas here and your barbacoa, and I don't even get a thanks.
Really? That's it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the fajitas. Can you bring down the price per pound a little bit? Gee, wow.
And Hereford, Texas is 20 miles north where we live in Dimmitt. That right there is capital beef of the world.
Beef capital.
Beef capital of the world.
I never hear that about Hereford. Hereford, Texas, I always hear ropers, like team ropers and like a rodeo, like the dudes who rope. Like a lot of them are from Hereford, Texas.
Yes.
Well, that makes sense now. Chico de Vacas.
Yeah, bastantes. You're literally in the middle of, well, I'm not going to say it, but yeah.
You can been on where?
Middle of the bullshit.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Because it is. I mean, it's.
This tonight for me was an eye opener, and I say that with humbleness. Like it was literally an eye opener on how you can be, right? Like if you've never really heard of somebody, you never seen somebody, right? Like when I have the artist, I like to listen to the music, right, and kind of try to get in that vibe. But you guys are just amazing, bro.
Thank you
so much.
You know, people like Bump. You can't tell every band in there that they're amazing. Like I get messages like that, K Bump. That band wasn't that good, bro. They say, you know what? I blame Eddie, the sound guy, right? Because in here, it sounded amazing. You know what I'm saying? But I really meant what I said, gentlemen. I think the sky's the limit for Los Arcos Hermanos Peña. I absolutely, really do, man. I think you guys are gonna 2025 is gonna be your year. People are gonna know who you guys are. You're gonna be a hot commodity, and I hope I see you guys more around San Antonio. You know what I mean? I see you guys opening up for big Tejano acts, and then shit by June, July, you got people opening up for you. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I mean, you guys. I mean, you got your dad right here, man. This dude's a legend.
Thank you.
All right, Jerry, and again, I really meant what I said, man. You set an example not only for your kids but your grandkids, your whole family, man.
And I gotta say something on that aspect because my mom and my dad they instilled that in me, and I'm trying to pass it on to them. El respeto, mijo. El respeto es el bueno. You know, respeta para que te respeten. Y don't be joking around, don't be playing, porque eso, esa jodera, dicen, it's no good, me decía mi jefe. Porque de repente, si tú te llevas con Bumper y un día llega de malas y se van a enojar, ¿para qué? ¿Para qué? No. Respeto. So, I know these guys playing with each other, but I asked them in front of me, I don't want to hear it. I want you to respect each other. No creo que se enojen. We have a good thing going here. Let's keep it like that.
So let me ask you, do you guys have any sponsors for the band?
Not as of right now, but we have had people help us out. The Cross family, the La Cerda family, our families that went a little pinch, and because when I spread with my brothers, I would start from ground zero. I had nothing.
Right.
So I've been blessed, and the family's been helping us out. So that's good. Yeah, we need a sponsor. You want to be my sponsor, sir?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm for the people watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you guys are looking to sponsor a band, every little bit helps. Again, coming from West Texas is not cheap. Did it turn off again? Is that what it was?
No, it's us. We'll turn it back on.
Huh?
It was us here. We'll turn it back on.
Well, we got to get it on right now because we're gonna need it.
Right now.
We're gonna need it. But before we say goodnight, I want to say thank you to Eddie, Rich.
Hold it down.
I want to say a special thank you to a good friend of mine. You guys might not know. You guys might know him. He had a brand new single that just came out this week. Mike Gonzalez from the Iconics. My wife was upstairs putting up some clothes, and she was sweating, dude, with the air conditioner on. So I said, "Hey, man, está un poquito caliente." We didn't have a ceiling fan up there. Well, I can do computers and stuff, but that kind of shit, I don't do. So I hit up my boy Mike Gonzalez. Not only is he an amazing drummer, the dude's an electrician, a handyman. El vato, he can do it all.
Jack of all
so
trades.
so thank you to Mike Gonzalez for putting up my fan in my family room today. You guys got to see it, right? He was still here when you guys were here. And to everybody in Chicago that had me this weekend, thank you guys so much for all the love in the Midwest. Thank you so much. To everybody watching, if this is your first time watching, thank you guys for hanging out. Please excuse the hiccup. Again, this is a live show. It's not pre-recorded. If it was recorded, that would have never happened, right? But it is live. And then I want to thank a special person. I want to thank my wife. Because, my wife allows me to bring in complete strangers into her home week in and week out. And those of you that are wives and you have your homes, apartments, whatever, you know how hard that is to let somebody into your environment where you live. But she allows me to do that because at the end of the day, she knows the love that we have, the love that I have, and she has too, but the love that I have, that Eddie has for our culture and our music. And if you know me and Eddie, we love our music, man. We love our music, and we're always out there. However we can get it to people, we'll get out there. I'm going to continue to travel the United States as long as people have me, promoting our Tejano, promoting our conjunto, promoting our cultura. It's awesome, man. You guys, Jerry, did you ever play in Milwaukee?
Not yet.
Even from back in the day when we had the Mexican Fiesta.
I would like to be at the
we
Milwaukee
got to work on that. Okay. Let's see. Un saludo to our good friend Anthony Patterson, right, from Ron Hoover. If you guys are looking for an RV in West Texas, right, go hit up Leo from La Calma. Go hit them up. Let them know that I sent you. They'll take care of you.
But Mr. Bumper, I want to tell you something. When you're in West Texas, ahí tienes tu casa. Pobre casa.
Thank you, man.
If you can stand the smell of manure de las vacas, it's money. It's the smell of money, they say.
Money or oil?
No, manure.
Where y'all live
de
is
las
just
vacas.
caca. Puro
There you
caca.
go. Yeah.
Dang, bro. Wow.
But no, ahí tienes tu pobre casa, you and your family. Cuando gustes, porque como dice el dicho, las piedras no se encuentran. And if you're up there and you every 24/7, you never know the situation. Ahí estamos, papá.
Yeah, I might be rolling through there next week.
Hey, we're there.
Matter of fact.
We're there.
Yeah, my hope. Si Dios quiere, right? And to everybody watching, man, un saludo to my good friend Jim Luna. Jim, I know you got an event coming up. We'll talk about it next week. We weren't had a chance to get it up. Un saludo to Jim Luna, Quarter Moon Productions. Hopefully we can get Los Arcos up there in one of Jim Luna's events here coming up in the Houston area, Corpus, Rockport area. To everybody who watched tonight, man, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget, I don't want to get on a soapbox, but this is our culture, man. We're the only people in the United States that have what we have, and I think we just overlook it all the time. We get spoiled, as we say here in San Antonio. So if you got young kids, man, sit them in front of some music, right? When you're cooking, when you're talking, not just the barbecues, just when you're driving with them, they got their phones. And you know what, mijo, put that phone away. Check this out. Listen to this song right here, Los Arcos, Hermanos, Peña. Check it out, right? Because you might not think that they like it, but later on, and I'm speaking from experience, right? You play it so much, and then one day, hey, get in there and clean your room. Well, they all have their speakers or whatever, right? And then you hear a Tejano or a Conjunto song, you're like, okay, I did my job. You know what I'm saying? I did my job. And speaking of young, like we got Josh here, right? Josh is from Tejano Radio. He's one of the youngest DJs in the industry right now. He plays all over San Antonio, outside of San Antonio, does a great job DJing. So, Josh, you got to keep spreading the love, man. Keep spreading the love. Yeah. And that way, our culture carries on. And again, everybody who tuned in tonight, thank you guys so much. When we get off the air, if you can do me one favor, and that is to stop, whether it's 30 seconds or a minute or 10 seconds. Say a prayer for my buddies right here, Los Arcos, Hermanos, Peña, that they get home safely to their families, driving all the way back to West Texas tonight. Just do me that favor, man. If you can just take quick seconds, a little prayer for those guys, it'll go a long way. And Jerry, guys, you know, before we end the night with your song, I want to tell you thank you, man. La neta, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for making the drive here. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys Sunday live in a bigger stage area, right? Hey, but you know what?
We made it work,
you know
man.
what?
We
I
made it
like
work,
this
bro.
because it's intimate.
Yes,
You know what I mean? Like it's like you can you can feel everybody's
We made it work,
stuff
bro.
going here.
Hey, we appreciate you too,
A
Bumper.
shout out
Thank you.
to Richie and his mom and Poti, ¿verdad? And you know, I appreciate your support and thank you, sir.
We had been messaging me and Richard, and he's like, "Man, I'm not gonna miss it. I want to be there, dude."
Bro, Rich stepped in. Rich stepped in because Eddie was out saving the world, and so Rich came in. He's like, I got you. Like I'm gonna, and I gave him a crash course, and he did it. He did a great job, right? But then when we were tearing down, talking, and he's like, "What do you got coming up?" I said, got this group, that group, and I said, I got Los Arcos. He's like, what? No. He said, hey, have you, Los Arcos, when are you going to get them? I said, bro, as a matter of fact, they're coming like in 3 weeks or 4 weeks or a month, right? Or something like that. He's like, you're bullshit. I said, here's my calendar, papa. They're right here. And before even Eddie hit me up, Rich like, hey, bro, what time can I get there? Like, he was the first one here,
Well,
man.
this
So
song is for him, right?
yeah, for sure. And this song has been being asked by a lot of people. People are texting me, and people are messaging on the comments. And again, man, I just want to end the night with saying, make sure you come back every single Wednesday. We're here live. Next Wednesday is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, so we're not going to have a show. There is no show next week. We'll give you a week off. But then coming, Eddie, Eddie, I heard that. Let's go down. So check this out. December 4th, we're going to come back. We'll be back live, so we'll be off next Wednesday. December 4th, we're going to have Mike Gonzalez and the whole Iconic team here. We're going to cram them in here too. And they're going to play their brand new single for you guys to check out. They're going to play all the old Jimmy G hits. It's going to be a good time. So, again, if this is your first time watching, on behalf of Los Arcos Hermanos Peña, thank you so much. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday on Facebook, Bumper Gomez on YouTube. And follow Bumper Gomez on Facebook for all your Tejano and Conjunto fix, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, good night. We love you guys here from San Antonio. Again, don't forget a little prayer for my buddies right here. We're going to end the song with their single. ¿Cómo se llama?
Buena suerte, corazón.
Dale.
Buena suerte, corazón, por si no te vuelvo a ver. Yo me quedo con mi pena y el dolor de tu Otra vez volví a ver buena suerte, corazón.
Man, amazing. Un saludo to my mother-in-law watching all the way in Ruskin, Florida. Saludos to Thelma and everybody watching there in Ruskin, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for another wonderful night. Jerry,
Thank you.
you guys.
Thank you.
Gracias, man.
Bumper, once again, thank you for having us, brother. We appreciate you very much, and keep up all the good work, man. You're making an impact in the industry, and we really
Thank you,
appreciate
man. I appreciate it. I
And your
really
staff.
appreciate that. Huh?
Your staff. They're wonderful.
Well, my staff is we're a two-man team here.
Orale.
Me and Eddie. Rich helps out when we go out of state and he's around. He'll help us run
Yeah,
some
'cause you're making it feel like
wires.
chopped liver. No.
Hey, Rich is hey. Eddie, we're gonna have to order him a shirt, dog. We have to order Rich a shirt. But no, and before we forget, we're gonna end the night. If you didn't get enough of Los Arcos Hermanos Peña and you want to be here, you're gonna be in San Antonio Sunday. Don't forget this Sunday, Toys for Tejanitos, right there at Slim Sports Bar here in San Antonio. Hope to see you guys there from 2 to 11. I don't know what time these guys are coming on, so just show up at 2. You'll eventually run into them, I promise you. We'll see you guys Sunday.
Adios.
Gracias, guys. Appreciate it.
Buena suerte.